Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. My name is Tiara and thank you guys so much for coming to watch me. So you guys, I am going to do a story time today. This story time is going to be about how my friend slept with my man when I went out of town. So yeah, let's get right into it. I did already create some names for everyone. I left my paper that I was going to look at the names in the other room, but I think that I got them. I think I got the names. So, this story is going to involve Alyssa, which was my best friend for like years, like a long time. And it's going to also involve a family member. I named her Shayna. And who else? It's also going to involve my boyfriend at the time. I named him Justin. But I think I mentioned him before, and I think that's where I got the name from. And the girl who slept with my boyfriend, I named her Shayna. The girl who slept with my boyfriend, I named her Rebecca. Yep, Rebecca. So let's get into it. So, there was this girl that I was friends with. I went to church with her, and me and Alyssa, we were best friends, like sisters, like we were like this. And we went to different schools, but we went to the same church. So whenever like the weekend came or whatever, I would always go to Alyssa's house or she would go to my house, and we would like spend the night like at each other's house like every weekend because that was my best friend, and I wanted to see her. And this girl also went to another girl also went to our church, the one I named Rebecca. Now Rebecca, like, she went to a different school than me and Alyssa. I might have mentioned Rebecca before and gave her a different name, but I'm just going to stick with Rebecca because I don't remember the name I gave her. So yeah. Alyssa the one day is like, oh, like we should invite Rebecca to hang out with us. And I'm like, okay, like, I don't mind, but usually it's just me and Alyssa. And I'm telling you guys, when I say we were best friends, like matching clothes and everything. Even though we didn't go to the same school or anything, like when we were together, like we would buy like matching clothes or whatever. Like we didn't mind doing stuff like that, like, to be honest. Like so what happened, so the one day, like, Rebecca comes to the mall with me and Alyssa, and like Alyssa's like being really nice to her. Like Alyssa's like buying her stuff. Like Rebecca also has money. Like I really don't know like why she wasn't buying her own stuff, but like Alyssa was like really nice. So like she was like buying her stuff. I knew I wasn't doing that because like they had more money than the both of me. I mean, both of them had more money than me. So like I wasn't broke or anything, but like I wasn't out here like, buying like people clothes and stuff. Also, like, I would buy Alyssa something, but like I didn't really know this girl Rebecca like that. So like, I don't know, like, but I was being nice to her and stuff. Like, so we continued to like hang out, and we kind of became like a little friend trio. Now Rebecca didn't like stay the night at like Alyssa's house or my house, but like she would definitely like hang out with us on the weekends. Like we would go to like football games and stuff like that, and it was really my school that they would go to, like for the football games and stuff. Like my school was the more like, I guess, fun school to go to. So like they would come to my school's like football games and stuff like that. You guys don't mind my hair. I tried to lay my edges down, but like I don't got no perm or nothing. It's just like natural, so whatever. Um but yeah. So Alyssa, me, and Rebecca would like, hang out and stuff like that all the time. So this went on for a while. This was like my senior year. And this became like my senior. I think we started like in junior year hanging out, but it became my senior year. We were different. I think Alyssa and Rebecca were the same age. They were like a year younger than me. So we started like hanging out, I want to say my junior year. And then like, it turned to my senior year and like we were still friends and stuff. So like my senior year, I would like go to school early. I didn't have a first period, but like I would go to first period just to like do extra homework and study and stuff. I also like used to go to first period so I could like spend time with this guy that I was talking to at the time. His name was KD. I actually did some story times on him. It's like 2 story times. It's called um My Boo Beat Me Up and Went to Prom or went to homecoming with my best friend or something. Oh, My Crush Beat Me Up and went to homecoming with my best friend. Um if I figure out how to link a video, I will do that below. But you guys would just scroll down and see it. It's like 2 parts if you guys want to know about Katie. So yeah, I used to go to school early so I could like see Katie and stuff like that. And I don't know where me and Katie was like at like this time, but like he had a friend that was like very much, it was these 2 brothers, and I actually went to elementary school with them and middle school and high school. The one brother was my age, the other brother was oh, I almost said Katie's name. The other brother was Katie's age. Katie was like a year younger than me, I think. And so dang, should I give him a name? I'm gonna just say little brother. So I'm gonna just say little brother and big brother. Little brother is the one that is like always like, I don't know if he was trying to bully me or something. Like he was annoying. Like he's the one who made a video with KD and was talking about me and his older brother's girlfriend. And he posted it on like Facebook and like, yeah, like it was like some drama or whatever. So like it was so unprovoked. Like they had no reason to talk about me and his brother's girlfriend. So I'm gonna just call him little brother. So little brother, um he was talking about what's her name, he was talking about Rebecca the one day. And I'm over here at the lunch table and I'm just like, don't talk about her, like, and the whole time I'm like, why is she being talked about anyway? She doesn't go to this school. And he was like, oh, she's a H word. She's a H word. And she gave him brain. She gave him brain I hope I can say that. She gave him brain the night before, like Sunday night, because it was like a Monday or something. And I'm just like, no, she didn't. Like, stop talking about her. Like, this is my friend. No, she didn't. Like, leave her alone. So I texted Rebecca and I was like, why is little brother talking about you, saying that like you gave him brain last night and all this stuff? Like, and it's not just me that's sitting at this lunch table. It's like a lot of other people, and I'm trying to defend you, like, against him, and like everyone's like, you know, like cracking jokes and stuff. And but I didn't tell her all that because I didn't want to like hurt her feelings or whatever. I just told her what little brother said, like that he messed around with her or whatever. Or yeah, y'all know what I said earlier. And she was like, y'all, she told me she did. And I was like, excuse me? What do you mean you did? Like, what do you mean? Like, why? Like, I I still am, but I was a real like good girl. Like, I didn't do anything. So like I was like a low key disgusted. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was like, girl, I mean, I knew people did that, but I'm just like, it was the way he was talking about her and stuff. Like, it was just like so mean. And I'm just like, bro, and I'm not going to yai. Like, I'm not gonna yai, you guys. From that moment, I knew she was a 304. And I'm just like, bruh, why? Why? Like, and from that moment on, like, I start hearing more and more stuff about her. And I'm just like, why am I hearing so much stuff about her? And she doesn't even go to my school. And now I have to defend her. And it looks crazy because everyone knows me for being a good girl. And I'm friends with this girl. And like, she's not getting talked about at Alyssa's school because she doesn't do anything with anybody that goes to Alyssa's school. Like, so yeah, that's like a little like background on Rebecca. So, fast forward, like we're hanging out and stuff like that. And I graduate high school and like, you know, I still hang out with Rebecca and Alyssa. Me and Alyssa, like, we had like off and on like friendship. Like, we had an off and on friendship. Like, we, I don't know, y'all. It was like a love hate. I mean, I never hated her. I still don't hate her, but like, it was like kind of like that. Like, I don't know. Like, it's hard to explain. Like, we were like actual sisters. Like, so me and Alyssa like don't talk now or whatever. Like, I still like, you know, have love for her because like that was like my best friend, one of my best friends for the longest of time. Like, and I feel like she actually truly cared about me. So like, even though I do story times and stuff about her, like, you know, it's hard because I obviously want to do the stories, but like, and I obviously want to tell you guys, like, you know, but like, that's my friend. So like, yeah. So, yeah, like, what was I saying? I graduated high school and I wasn't dealing with like Katie anymore. So what happened? What happened? Um, Me and Rebecca, we started to get like closer and stuff, even though she was like the way she was. I was not gonna like not be her friend because she was an H word. Like, sometimes you don't need to be people's friends because of what they do, because if you do, they will have you in some stuff, like whatever. So yeah, one day I meet this guy. His name is Justin, and I met Justin at the park. Like, I don't know why Rebecca would just be at the park. Like, I'm not sure why, but like, especially the one by my house, because like me, Rebecca, and Alyssa, we all lived in different areas. Like, I will say it was like 30 minutes to get to, I will say it was like 30 minutes to get to Alyssa's house, and it was probably like 20 minutes to get to Rebecca's house. Like, me and Rebecca lived closer than me and Alyssa, but I was at like I was at Alyssa's house like all the time. Like, I was never really at like Rebecca's house. I was at Alyssa's house all the time. I was never really at Rebecca's house. If anything, both of them came to my house, and yeah. So basically, she was at a park by my house. Rebecca was at a park by my house, and I met her there. And there was this guy there, and his name was Justin. And he had a daughter, and he would take his daughter to the park and stuff. And I'm not going to lie, Justin was like very cute. He was really cute. And it turned me on that he was a good dad. Like, he was a single dad and he was a good dad. Like, and that had always, I never like wanted to date somebody with kids, but that had always turned me on, that to see like a guy taking care of his kid. I don't know why, you guys, like I really don't know why, but like I love to see that. Like I love to see good dads. Like, so yeah, I met him. I got his, well, he got my number, and like we started talking and stuff. And I had never had like a real boyfriend. Like I was used to dealing with KD, and me and KD were not in a relationship. So like that was as close as it came to having a boyfriend for me at that age. And at that time. So me and Justin, I'm trying so hard not to say these people's names, you guys. Me and Justin was like, me and Justin was talking and stuff, like getting to know each other. And I'm not gonna lie, I started to like him. Oh, y'all, I hope YouTube knows that I have a shirt on. Let me just sit up straight. Me and Justin were like getting to know each other and stuff. And I'm not going to lie, you guys, I really liked him, but he was too old for me. Not gonna lie. I was 17. I graduated at 17. So I was 17. He was like 24, 25, but I was turning 18. So like, you know, obviously I wasn't going to like date him or anything till I turned 18. But I mean, I know it's not a big difference between 17 and 18. I just want to give you guys like, you know, so it wasn't like illegal or anything, because we weren't like technically dating or anything at the time. We were just friends. So please don't say it was, you know, he was too old for me and stuff, but don't say like it was like the word or anything. Don't say it was like SR, because it wasn't. Like it wasn't, you guys. So because I didn't start dating him until I turned like 18. So yeah, so since I met him with Rebecca, he knew Rebecca as well. So like it turns out that he didn't live too far from me. I would start before I went to his house and stuff, I would still like go to the park and stuff to meet him, hang out with him. And Rebecca would also come, because me and Rebecca were friends, and like I don't know, I just didn't want to be by myself with him, which I didn't think he was like, I didn't think like anything was wrong with him. I mean, he was taking his daughter to the park. I mean, obviously that doesn't mean anything. It could be a trap, but you know, he was taking his daughter to the park. Like he was taking his daughter to the park. I didn't think like, you know, anything bad about him. So yeah, what else? So things started to progress. We started to hang out more and more together, and I started to notice like Rebecca was like treating him weird. Like we went to the mall this one time, and Rebecca like, we went to the mall one time, and Rebecca like we were in Victoria's Secret, and Rebecca like tripped on something, and Justin like caught her. Like Justin like helped her, and she just started flipping out. She was like, don't touch me, this and that, blah blah blah. Yeah, I'm just like, girl, what's wrong with you? Like, cause by this time we started dating, and I'm like, girl, what's wrong with you? Like, and she's like, oh, just don't touch me. And she started to say like little things like oh, I don't like mixed guys because Justin was mixed. She was like, I don't like mixed guys and I don't like light skinned guys. And I'm just like, why? Like, and I mean, really, I really didn't care what your preference was, but like, why are you saying this, you know? And she basically didn't like my boyfriend. And I'm just like, okay, like, I mean, he's not for you to like. And honestly, he hasn't done anything to you. We've been hanging out. He's been nice to you. He hasn't done anything to you. Like, what's the problem? And she didn't have a problem. Like, she didn't have a legit things to say. Like, she didn't have a legit thing to say. Like, there was nothing for her to say. And I'm just like, girl, what's wrong with you? Like, whatever it is, I mean, we're friends and all, but you can't be like flipping out on my boyfriend, like, because that's my man and I'm going to say something to you, like, obviously. And I'm honestly a non-confrontational person. So it kind of irritated me because I'm just like, now I have to say something to you because I can't let you play with my man. Like, and if I did, he would be looking at me crazy. Like, and honestly, he was about that life, y'all. Like, he was like, and I'm just like me and him were like opposites. Like, but he was nice to me and stuff. But like, me and him were opposites. Like, he was nice to me at first. I'll just say that. It just like, it's just like little things that would happen. Um, and it would like irritate Rebecca, but she would still want to hang out. Like, the one day we went to the movies, she had a car at 16. So, she had a car at 16. Like, I didn't have a car. I didn't have a car at 16. I started to save up for a car when I was 18 and I started working. I started to save up for a car, but I didn't have a car. But her mom got her a car. I started saving up for a car at 18, but I didn't have a car yet. And I also got my license at 18. Like, I didn't go to driving school or anything, so I had to wait until I was 18 to get my license and a car because I paid for my car, actually all my cars. I paid for all my cars all by myself. Miss Independent. That's why I love her. Yeah, all by myself. So, yeah, so she was driving and stuff, so she would always like want to hang out and stuff like that. And like, I would like give her gas money and stuff like that. Like, she would always like say like, oh, my mom told me. She would always say that her mom told her not to like drive her friends around and stuff, like, to make everybody give gas money and stuff like that. And part of me feels like, yeah, her mom did say that, but another part of me feels like she was being like, I don't know, like weird. Like, y'all, I cannot wait to get a camera because like this thing just keeps getting full. And I keep deleting stuff, but like, I don't know, I have a lot of stuff on my phone that's important. So like, I mean, not like super important, but important to me. But yeah, so I don't want to just keep deleting stuff. So, I was saying that she would like say stuff like, say we would be like at my cousin's. Oh, well, I called her my family member at first, but now I'll just say it. It was my cousin, but this is not like a cousin that I like grew up with or anything. Like, this is not like a cousin that like, this is just not a cousin I grew up with. Like, I started to get to know her when like when I started to get older. And also like she was older than me by like, I would say like 10 years maybe. Like, yeah, I would say like 10 years. Like, she had like younger siblings, but I hung out with her the most and I named her Shayna. So I hung out with Shayna the most. Like Like, her siblings and stuff was cool, but I hung out with Shayna the most. So, like, sometimes I would be over Shayna's house, and, like, Shayna lived down the street from me. Like, but if somebody's driving, then it just makes sense to just drive the person home, because, like, it's a short drive, but, like, it's not that short of a walk. So, like, if this person is your friend, like, and Rebecca would call me her best friend. Like, it was so odd. Like, how do you even give gas money to go down the street? Like, how much gas money is that? Like, you know? So, like, that's another thing, like, to clock. Like, and when I started driving and stuff, I did not, like, I wasn't, like, strict on gas money. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it was my friends. I wasn't strict on gas money. If I had the money and I was driving, like, it was cool. Like, I do think that, like, everybody should contribute and stuff like that, but I just didn't, like, consistently ask my friends for gas money. Like, I don't know. Like, if I was the one driving, I just drove, like, you know? And honestly, I was always the one driving, because, like, I was the main one who had, like, except for Alyssa. Alyssa did drive too. Alyssa had got a car at 16 and stuff too. Like, she had got her license and stuff too. So Alyssa drove too, but also, like, she wasn't, like, really driving to pick me up like that. Like, either I would get dropped off at Alyssa's house, or Alyssa's parents would come pick me up, or whatever the case is. Like, it was like, Alyssa didn't really drive like that. Like, I don't know. Like, her parents were, like, a little bit more strict than Rebecca's. So, yeah. So, that gives you, like, a little bit more background, like, of how she was with, like, gas money and stuff. And I promise you guys, all of this is gonna, like, come together. So, like, Shayna lived close to me, in close proximity. Justin lived in close proximity to me. I'm back, y'all. So, yeah, Shayna lived in close proximity. Justin lived in close proximity to me. And Justin didn't have a car, but it was close, but it wasn't close enough. Like, it was close, but, like, it probably took him, like, 45 minutes to walk to my house. Maybe not 45, maybe, like, a half an hour. But, like, I don't know, like, y'all know it's different walking versus, like, driving. And it was, like, main roads too that he had to, like, walk. That's another thing. Like, his, like, mom started to, like, really not like me, because Justin did, like, so much. Like, if I was going to the gym, Justin would walk to the gym, and the gym was even further than my house. Like, I would get dropped off at the gym, but Justin, like, made it seem like he loved me so much. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. And he probably did at one point, but, like, he was, like, he loved me so much. Like, I mean, I don't want to say that, because obviously, like, things didn't work out and stuff, but, like, he would make it seem like he loved me so much. Like, he would do nice things for me, like, whatever he could. Like, he didn't really have, like, a whole lot of money, but whatever he could do for me, he definitely did it for me. And, like, his mom would, like, get so mad. Like, and on top of that, I think his mom wanted him, his mom was white. I think she wanted him to be with a white girl. And, like, even his baby mom was black. Like, so I don't, clearly he likes black girls, you know, but, like, anyways, like, there's, like, little stories I can tell about him. Like, if you guys want to hear, like, little stories, it did get really toxic. Like, but I feel like if I tell, like, if I tell everything, then it's gonna be, like, too much, you know? So, I'll just tell, like, the story about how I found out, like, you know. So, anyways, that's just, like, a background. He was, like, so, like, in love with me. I'm telling you guys, even when, like, I tried to break up with him and stuff, like it started to get crazy. Like he said that he was going to like, like first of all, he was like, whenever like I would like whenever I would like try to break up with him or something, he would like start going crazy, like beat himself up and everything. And he would be like, oh, I want my daughter to grow up like you. Like, I like you. I like the way you are. I like that you're so reserved. I like that you're not like out there. I like that you're saving yourself for marriage and all this other stuff. Like, he claimed he liked that stuff so much. Like, he claimed he just adored me. Like, I was his princess. Like, and honestly, he did treat me like that. And like, people like didn't like that apparently. Like, but yeah. What else? Yeah, so that's just like a little background. So Rebecca knew like things was getting like crazy and stuff, but we still like hung out and stuff from time to time. Me, Rebecca, Rebecca and Shayna would go to like Justin's house sometimes. This is when his like mom was like nice to me and stuff. And it was like the rest of his family was there and stuff. I did go to school with his little brother, but I didn't know that that was his little brother at the time. Like, I didn't know at school that was his little brother. Well, I started dating him outside of school, but I didn't know like that the brother had siblings. I mean, but I didn't talk to the brother, but like, yeah, like, oh, it's such a crazy story, you guys. It's so much stuff. Like, it's just gonna be multiple Justin stories because like it's so much stuff. Like, it's crazy. So anyways, anyways, like I end up when I turned 18, I went to go get my belly button pierced. I'm not gonna lie, I ended up taking my belly button ring out because it was just like irritating, and yeah, like my skin just didn't like it. So like it like, closed just like a earring would, like closed just like an ear would, like, if closed just like if you had an earring, it closed like if you had your ears pierced and you just got it pierced and you took it out, like that's how it closed or whatever. Like it closed like immediately, kind of, if that makes sense. And so, but when I got my belly button pierced, it was like it was Justin and Justin's little brother in the room. Like, honestly, I was feeling kind of about it, like, because like my stomach wasn't flat, but I was just like thick. Like, I was like still able to get my belly button pierced. So I wanted to do that because I was 18. So I went to me, Rebecca, Justin, and Justin's little brother went to go get our belly button. We went to go to the tattoo shop to get my belly button pierced, and then Rebecca wanted her belly button pierced, so she wasn't old enough yet. So Justin signed for her because he was over 21, and yeah. So, ooh. Maybe I shouldn't be saying people's ages in this. Like, I don't know, you guys. I don't know. But anyways, time passed and stuff like that. And I think by this time, like, I don't know, like this happened like over a period of time. Like we would hang out and stuff and whatever the case is. And um we would hang out and stuff, and like we will all just like hang out as a group and stuff. And it just I never seen this coming, like, because like I'm the type of person that like, I don't know now, because I had too many incidents happen to where I'm like, okay, Tiara, you need to chill out on this. But for the most part, I was the type of person that would bring my boyfriend around my friends, like, because I loved my friends and obviously I loved my boyfriend. So like, I don't know, why can't we all like do a group thing, you know? Like, maybe it was because like I wasn't like having, you know, intercourse. So like maybe it was because of that I was like more like wanting to be around a group thing and stuff. But I still obviously like loved my boyfriend and would be lovey-dovey and stuff like that. But like, I don't know. I just like hanging out in groups. Like, I like group things. That's like the dynamic of it. I will do a lot more stories because like, yeah. But anyways, like I remember this one time me and Rebecca went to go get our nails done, and like my boyfriend called at the time, and like he was saying something to me, and I was like kind of like, I don't know, he was irritated about something, but I didn't like say anything out loud because I was in front of people. And like, I don't know, like it ended with a I love you and stuff like that. But freaking when he called me, what's her face it was, like had this stank look on her face. Rebecca had this like stank look on her face, and I'm like, what's wrong with you? Like, you know, and even the nail tech was looking like that, like, what's wrong with you? And she was like, I don't like her boyfriend. I don't like her boyfriend. And she was like, why? She was like, I don't like the way he treats her and this and that. So I'm not gonna lie, you guys, like it started, like I said, it started to get a little like, like he didn't want, time had passed by this time. So Rebecca, she had turned 18. Time had just passed, you know, so I was probably 19 by this time. And oh, dang, I don't want to give specific date or specific like ages, but like, yeah. So yeah, Rebecca, she was for sure 18. And yeah, like if I wasn't 19 yet, I was going to turn 19. So yeah, the lady was like, oh, like trying to kind of be in my business. Like this was like a grown lady, like grown. And I was just giving Rebecca the like most stank face because I'm just like, why are you telling my business to this lady? Like she didn't say exactly what he be doing, but I'm just like, bro, I have this under control. Like, and the nail lady was like, oh, he's not putting his hands on you, is he? Like, he's not hitting you, is he? And I'm just like, no, like, he would never do that. Like, he had never did that. I'm not gonna say like, you know, I'm not gonna put anything past anybody, like, but I was just like, no, like he would never do that. Like we just be arguing sometimes, that's all. Like, or something. Like I sugarcoated it basically because I didn't want her all up in my business, and I didn't understand why Rebecca was saying anything anyways. Like this person was the type to like, this person age was, it seems like if something was going wrong, like she would tell my parents, and I didn't need that. Like, what's it face it, he was already threatening to call my mom and tell her I had got my belly button pierced and stuff. Like he was already threatening to tell my mom. He knew my mom's number because I called him from my mom's phone before. It was just so much stuff, you guys. Like it was so much stuff. He even like he had my like password to my Facebook and stuff, and he the one day my cousin messaged me on there. It was my boy cousin, and he didn't know this person, like he didn't know this cousin or whatever. And I don't know what my cousin said. He like, maybe he said like hey or something like that, and my boyfriend cussed him out. Justin, he cussed him out, you guys. And like this cousin is like somebody that goes to church and stuff like that. And it was just like a mess because he messaged back and was like, I'm Tiara's cousin. And he called me and was like, babe, I gotta tell you something. I gotta tell you something. And I'm just like, what? Like, and he was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And I'm like, sorry about what? What did you do? Like, what are you talking about? And he was like, oh, I got into your Facebook, and I basically went off on your cousin. I didn't know it was your cousin. I just seen that it was a guy messaging you and I didn't like that. And I'm like, you're not supposed to just be going on my stuff. I mean, I guess if you have my password, you could. I had his too, but I honestly wasn't just going on his stuff. Like, honestly, like, I liked him and stuff, but I honestly didn't care that much to go on his social media. Like, what? Like, so anyways, what did Rebecca do? So anyways, yeah, that happened. Like, that's just something to throw in there. Like, I'm just trying to give you guys like a visual, like, or whatever, of like how the relationship was going. So honestly, like, I wanted to break up with him, like, a lot of the time, but like, it just was always drama. Like, if I tried to break up with him, like, it was always like a lot. Like, I mean, like, family members and stuff calling me, telling me that he's hurting himself, he's beating himself up and stuff. And I'm just like, bro, like, it was just a lot for me. Like, and then I was going to go off to college and he was like so insecure about that. Like, he did not want me to go. And I'm like, well, I'm going to go to school. Like, and he was just like, oh, you're going to find somebody else and all this stuff. And I'm like, bro, I'm still talking to you. What do you mean? Like, we're still going to talk. Like, what do you mean? Like, stop. Like, relax. And so, yeah, that's just like some background. I'll probably not tell a lot about I don't know, you guys. I'm kind of iffy about like going into detail about this particular person. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of iffy about it. Like, I don't know. Like, I mean, I feel like it's not a big deal right now, like, because of like, I don't know. I feel like, I mean, I obviously want my channel to grow. Like, I want my channel to, like, blow up and stuff like that, and like, all that good stuff. But like, I feel like right now it's like not too horrible to like tell more detail. But I feel like as I go like into more and more videos and stuff, like, I feel like, I don't know, like, I kind of just like don't want to tell too much about this person. So like, I don't know. I want to tell some other story times though, but just like, I don't know, maybe surface level stuff. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, because yeah, we'll just see. So yeah, so the one day I told him that I was going to out of town to my family's house, and this is like somewhere that I go often, but it's like from where I lived, it was like 5 hours away. But like, I was used to going there because I like go there often because like I go visit my family and stuff. And so he was like, I mean, he was gonna miss me and stuff like that, but like, I don't know what could he do about it. I was going to visit my family. So, and yeah. So the one day I chose to, I mean, not chose, like, I went with my family to see my other family members. And I'm talking to him somewhat while I'm there. Like, I'm talking to him, but like, I'm spending time with my family and stuff like that. I hadn't really talked to Rebecca or Alyssa. Like, I don't know. I was just mainly talking to my boyfriend. So I get back, and I will say, like, probably that weekend, Alyssa goes to get her hair done on like a Saturday. And on like a Friday or a Saturday, she goes to get her hair done. Now, we all went to the same person to do our hair. It's somebody that is related to me, but we all went to church together. Like, we all went to church with this person. So like, we all go to the same person, like whatever the case is. And this like hair shop, this hair salon is like full of people that attend church. I mean, like deep in church, not just like, oh, you know, I go to church or whatever. They be playing church music in there and stuff and all that stuff. Like, it's nothing. Like, no nothing. Like, you cannot just like be playing stuff. Like, I don't know. They play church music in there. They are very like holy people or what. Well, I shouldn't use, maybe I shouldn't have did that. They are holy people. They're all Christians and stuff. And it's not ghetto. Like, it's not like, I'm not going to say that they don't gossip. They probably do gossip a little bit, but it's not like, I don't know. They don't be cussing and stuff up in there. So Alyssa and Alyssa and Rebecca is there at the same time. Also, like, Alyssa's mom is, and like other people are at the shop, you guys. I just call the hair salon the shop. Like, that's just what we called it. So they're all at the shop, and and Rebecca tells Alyssa that she slept with my boyfriend while I was out of town. She said that he left a hoodie in her car and she wanted to go bring it back to him. Mind you, Rebecca is always talking about gas money and all this stuff. Rebecca doesn't live the closest. And freaking Justin is for darn sure not giving her no gas money, not giving her no nothing. To be honest, he would be talking about her. He would be talking about Shayna too. And I would be like, you know, don't talk about them, whatever the case is. He would be making jokes and stuff. And I'm not going to lie, some of the jokes and stuff he would be saying, the stuff would be true. And I'm just like, bruh, don't talk about them or whatever. Like, but, you know, obviously sticking up for them and stuff like that. But like, that's also like his personality. So like, I'm telling him not to, but like, also I can't stop him from doing it. And also the stuff he was saying, I mean, they were like jokes. They were like harmless jokes. And it's not like they was there to hear it anyways. So yeah. So yeah, Rebecca tells Alyssa that she slept with my boyfriend. And Alyssa calls me and she tells me that. And I was in the car, I think, with somebody, and I'm like, what? And she was like, girl, yeah. She was like, I have to tell you something. And she was like, Rebecca slept with your boyfriend. And I'm like, what? Like, and I was mad, but I'm not going to lie, you guys. I was mad that she did it. But honestly, I didn't want to be in the relationship anymore because it was just like getting so toxic. And so that was honestly, it was kind of like my way out. But like, also he did hurt my feelings by doing that, I guess. But like, I don't know. Like, I had a love for him, but it was just like getting to be a lot. Like, Also, this is also the same person that I went out to eat with, and my friend tried to embarrass me and told me that, and she told him that I was musty. Like, I don't know. Like, she was mad for some reason. Like, I don't know. I think she was feeling a little jealous. And she told my boyfriend I was musty and was talking about me and stuff to him. It was, the person who did that was, dang it, what did I name her, you guys? I forgot what I named her. I talked about her in some other videos and stuff, but I did a video about that too, about that friend or whatever. But yeah, so this boyfriend, he had been around for a lot of stuff, but like, I just was done. Like, I was like, I don't want to like deal with you and stuff like that. Like, he was saying he was sorry, he loved me, all this stuff. Meanwhile, while I'm talking to him, Alyssa is going to bat for me. I'm not going to lie, because even though me and Rebecca is friends, Alyssa's like on it. She's like, why would you do that? This and that. Like, yeah, we're cool, but Tiara's that's my day one. That's twin. I mean, she didn't say that, but basically, she's like, that's my sister and this and that. Like, um, and she would even tell people we were sisters, like real sisters, like not gonna lie. Like when we would go to these games, these football games, and we'd be walking around and stuff, they'd be like, they would be like, oh, like whatever, whatever, and they'd be like, and Alyssa would be like, oh yeah, that's my sister, like, and she would be telling people at her school that too, like, and I honestly, I just went along with it, to be honest. I didn't care. We was good friends, so I didn't care. We was good friends, so like, but yeah, like they're like going to bat. They're going to bat, and I'm just like, bro. And I guess, and freaking Alyssa tells, mind you, this is, I mean, mind you, this is like Christians in here. This is like people that like, they're against like sinning and stuff, obviously. And they're against like, being gay or being, lesbian or whatever. They're against that. Apparently, Alyssa liked girls, like she was bi. I didn't know that. She didn't tell me that. And I'm only saying that on the internet because like she's out now, like she don't care, like, like people know. But if this was something that if this was something nobody knew about, I definitely wouldn't put her business out there. Like I definitely wouldn't say anything like that, but she is bi. So I didn't know that at the time though. So Rebecca put that out there. Rebecca was like, why would you tell Tiara? Why would you tell Tiara this and that? And you didn't even tell her, you were bi. I'm gonna tell her you were bi. I'm gonna tell her you're bi. I'm gonna tell her you're bi. Mind you, she said that in front of her mom, in front of everybody in the shop. Like, and like her jaw dropped to this is what she's telling me, her jaw like dropped to the ground. Like, and but I didn't know that at this point. I didn't know that, like, and Rebecca never told me like that, well, I almost said her name. Rebecca never told me that Alyssa, had a thing for girls. So I wasn't like aware, like, even after that, she didn't tell me. And so Alyssa ended up telling me the full story later down the line. That's why I'm able to tell you guys like what happened. Alyssa was supposedly getting all hype and stuff like that, and basically wanting to fight Rebecca, but they're not gonna let that happen, in the shop and stuff like that. So yeah, I texted Rebecca and I'm just like, girl, you're weird. Like, why would you do that? Like, basically, like, I didn't give it too much energy. I end up like, cutting her off. I'm not gonna lie, I did talk to Justin a little bit more after that. And Rebecca would be trying to hit me up talking about, oh, why are you talking to him? That's not fair that you're talking to him and not talking to me and this and that. And I'm just like, how are you going to tell me what's fair? You slept with my boyfriend and you're going to tell me what's fair? Like, girl, please. Basically, later down the line, like people were saying stuff to me about Alyssa, and they were like, oh, I heard she like girls. I heard she like girls and this and that. And I was like, no, she don't. Like, she's straight. And people was like, nah, mind you, this is my best friend. So like, obviously I'm defending her and stuff. I'm just like, no, she's straight. Like, she likes guys. Like, stop just saying anything. And I told her, like, people were saying that. She was like, yeah, I don't know why they're saying that. Like, I don't know. Like, it got to the point where, like, adults, I mean, we were, like, grown at the time, technically, like 18, 19. But it got to the point where, like, adults were, like, saying stuff. And I'm just like, no, like, she's not. Like, she likes guys, strictly guys. Like, and we hung out this one time with this guy. I feel like I should give him a name. I'll just call him Emmett. Hopefully I remember this name. But we hung out with this guy named Emmett. Emmett was best friends with KD. But she had a thing for Emmett. So like she had a thing for Emmett. So like she came to where the city I lived in the one day so we could hang out and stuff. And she wanted to go hang out with Emmett. So I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, we can hang out with Emmett. And even though KD was a freaking jerk, Emmett was like really sweet. So like I didn't mind hanging out with Emmett or whatever the case is. KD wasn't gonna be there. It was just gonna be me, Alyssa, and Emmett. So we went to go hang out with Emmett, and we went to go hang out with Emmett. I was in the back seat. Alyssa was in the front seat with him, and I think they were smoking. And Emmett was like, I heard you like girls, Alyssa. Like no cap, or whatever he said. He didn't say no cap, but he said something similar to that. Like, he heard that she liked girls. And she's like, no, like, what? Like, and she started crying. And like, I felt bad. And I'm just like, and he was like, oh no, I didn't mean anything, like, bye and stuff like that. I didn't mean anything. And I'm just like, just leave her alone. Like, don't say anything. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I loved Alyssa. So seeing her cry and stuff, like, that really like made me sad. And I'm just like, why do people keep saying this? Like, leave her alone. Like, why are y'all starting this rumor about her? Mind you, Emmett went to my school. So I'm just like, yeah, Alyssa did like talk to like somebody else like before, like from my school. Like, she did talk to little brother before and stuff, and they all kind of like is in a group together and know each other or whatever. Not a group together, but they all know each other. Like, but Alyssa's single, so she could do what she want to do, like, you know. And also she didn't go to my school, so it wasn't like, you know, it wasn't as bad as like, what's her name? It wasn't as bad as like Rebecca. Like, they weren't talking about her like that, like in a bad way or whatever. But he just kept saying like, yeah, I heard that. Like, I didn't want to upset you or whatever. He just kept saying he heard that, and he didn't want to, like, he wasn't trying to upset her. He just wanted to ask her. And she was just like freaking out, saying like, she don't know why people are like saying that, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, yeah, like, why are they saying that, you know? I'm going to bat for this girl, you guys. And she freaking tells me the one day, like, but it's like a while later, like it is a long time from then. Like, it's a while. A long time passes. And a long time passes, and she is like, oh, Tiara, I gotta tell you something. And I'm like, what? It was like, she said that she was bi. And I'm like, girl. And she said that she was like nervous to tell me and stuff like that. And I'm just like, it's just like, girl, you could have told me that. You could have told me. Like, you could have told me. I'm not judging you. Like, I'm not judging nobody. It's not my job to judge nobody, you know? Like, I'm not judging. But I think it's because like we were really into like church and stuff like that, and like she knows how like our parents were like religious and stuff like that, and like but like they're not gonna act like mean to anybody or anything. They're not like that. Like they're not, but I think she was just nervous because like we grew up in the church like heavy. Like I mean, I still go to church, she still goes to church too. But we grew up in the church heavy. So I think it was like a little bit of that and a little bit of like she didn't know how I was gonna feel like about it and stuff like that. And so that's why, she told me, like, that's when she told me, like, the whole story about Rebecca and the situation at the shop with her sleeping with my boyfriend. And, like, she got so mad. And then she got even madder, from that. So, like, yeah. And y'all know what I did years later? I forgave Rebecca. I mean, I have been forgave her, but I start talking to her again, you guys. Years later, I start talking to her again. And I said, you know what? This girl has changed. We were basically kids. Like, we wasn't kids, but like years later, in our 20s, this girl changed. Like, how could she not, right? Like, don't tell me you be sleeping with your friends' boyfriends still. How could she not? Y'all, she was still a weirdo. She was still a weirdo. This is why you don't befriend people like that. Like, again, like, you befriend them, you see how they are, you leave them alone. Because she was a weirdo with another guy. So, yeah, I will do a story time about that one day. And yeah, like, crazy, right? Crazy. But yeah, you guys, thank you guys so much for watching my video and bearing with me because my phone kept losing space. So I'm going to edit some videos and stuff, hopefully free up some stuff, and follow me on TikTok at TIARAABBYY. My Instagram is baddie_TX0. And I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.